So have you ever had to wait for something? And although you know the length of time that the waiting is going to take, it is still tough to wait. I think one of the longest days of my life was waiting for my sister to come out of surgery. Those 6-7 hours was like 3 weeks for me, because although I knew how long the surgery was going to take, it felt a lot to wait. And the interesting thing is that sometimes those waiting rooms at the hospital, the conditions are not so conducive for you to be able to wait for the patient that is being taken care of. And as I was waiting, I was very anxious and very uncomfortable, because the fact that I knew how long the waiting was going to take did not eliminate the anxiety and the worry that I was feeling, both of what was going on in there and of the fact that I had to wait and not really do anything. See, nobody likes to wait. Nobody enjoys the season where they're just sitting around and not really doing anything, waiting for something else to happen. But sometimes God puts us in waiting positions and waiting situations. We see that in our devotional today. God asked Noah to go into the ark, and he said to him, I will send rain in 7 days' time. And Noah obeyed and went into the ark. Think about how challenging it must have been for him to stay in that ark 7 whole days before the rain. He was with different kinds of animals who were there. And even though they were not eating each other, they were pooping, they were making noise, they were disturbing. Just imagine that picture. Then imagine that he was inside the ark on dry land when rain was not falling, and the people around him were sinful people. Do you think they would have not mocked him? Do you think they would not say, look at this crazy man, after building ark, he just entered this, and who behaves like this? It would have not been an easy thing for him. But the Bible never tells us that Noah was concerned. In fact, it never even says a peep about how he felt in that moment. He entered there, sure that when God said he was going to send rain in 7 days, that he will actually send the rain. Because if he doubted that word, he would have hesitated a little bit. Listen, I know that waiting is not exactly easy, but people of courage and people of faith are good waiters. They trust the authenticity of God's word so much. They know that if God said this is going to happen, then that thing is going to happen when he said. And although the waiting time feels very uncomfortable, we must learn that we ought to wait on the Lord to bring his word to pass. People of faith and courage, they are good waiters. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button for more, and to read today's devotional, click the link in my bio or go to the website displaying right now on your screen.